I am your host, Dawn, and I extend a professional welcome back to From Kitchen to C-Suite, the podcast dedicated to the systematic analysis of the trends, strategies, and leadership paradigms that are currently defining the hospitality sector. Following a protracted period characterized by financial austerity, the philosophy of quiet luxury, and the undeniable operational constraints imposed by the pandemic, a significant and fundamental paradigm shift is currently redefining how hotels and restaurants engage with and cultivate their patronage. The prevailing business model has transcended the mere provisioning of a professionally prepared meal or a comfortable overnight stay. The core transaction is now centered on the delivery of an experience that is so inherently rich, profoundly stimulating, and impeccably curated that it functions as a destination event, a proposition that is effectively impossible to replicate within the private domestic setting. The contemporary guest seeks not just competent service, but a true spectacle, not merely utility, but an indelible theatrical performance. This week, our focus is the in-depth examination of the powerful and transformative forces that are recalibrating guest expectations. We are observing the industry's collective and strategic deviation from minimalist design principles in favor of a bolder, more compelling operational philosophy. The double-barreled future, Sensory Maximalism and Eatertainment. At the foundation of this strategic pivot reside two primary, interconnected industry movements. 1. The ascendance of sensory maximalism. This constitutes the deliberate and strategic amplification of every single guest touchpoint into a synchronized, multisensory environment. It is an approach that formally rejects the dictum of less is more and aggressively embraces the principle that more is memory. Every constituent element, from the professionally engineered sonic environment and the proprietary signature scent diffused throughout the public areas, to the luxurious, highly textured fabrics and the meticulously curated lighting design, is maximized for effect. Hotels and restaurants are actively deploying advanced technological solutions to construct environments that systematically engage all five senses, thereby converting passive consumption into active, immersive participation. This represents a significant capital investment in ambiance as product. 2. The exponential growth of eatertainment. This trend denotes the strategic, high-octane synthesis of refined dining and performative engagement, elevating a standard evening out into a highly memorable and socially shareable event. Eatertainment encompasses a broad spectrum, ranging from high-concept, theatrical fine dining supplemented with integrated interactive technology, to competitive social venues that seamlessly merge sophisticated food and beverage programs with immersive activities, such as luxury bowling lanes, augmented reality golf simulators, or interactive dart rooms. The cuisine remains a critical component, but the comprehensive environment serves as the script. The core objective is to optimize the duration and financial value of the average guest stay through integrated high-engagement activities, fundamentally restructuring the unit economics pertinent to the hospitality sector. The rationale driving the pivot, reclaiming the guest. We will proceed to explore the critical why that is propelling this collective industry shift. What is the rationale for seasoned operators purposefully moving away from the financially conservative quiet luxury model? The definitive answer lies in the psychological state of the post-pandemic guest. Following a period marked by isolation and pervasive digital saturation, guests exhibit a profound desire for genuine, physical stimulation and a compelling, unique reason to vacate the comfort of their residences. This new era of maximalism represents hospitality's comprehensive response to the digital domain, an analog, visceral experience engineered to deliver maximum sensory payoff and significant social currency, i.e., content meriting dissemination on social media platforms. We will conduct a detailed analysis of the intricate methodology involved in designing spaces engineered to stimulate all five senses, moving beyond mere aesthetic considerations to cultivate biologically resonant guest experiences. This process mandates an unprecedented degree of collaboration between interior design specialists, professional sound engineers, culinary directors, and specialized scent architects. The operational reality, challenges, and opportunities. Finally, and of paramount importance, we must address the tangible financial and operational realities intrinsic to this maximalist future. Constructing a viable business model centered on maximum sensory input is not without its significant challenges. We will investigate the following critical factors: the capital investment imperative, the substantial upfront costs associated with deploying specialized lighting installations, sophisticated sound systems, bespoke proprietary scents, and complex operational technologies. The operational complexity, the inherent challenges of maintaining, managing, and staffing venues that essentially function as integrated theaters, necessitating a new cadre of cross-trained, experienced staff. The return on investment, ROI, metric. The critical question of how operators can accurately quantify the financial return generated by a signature scent or a custom soundscape. The conventional metrics are evolving, shifting from simple covers served to sophisticated measures, such as average spend per guest hour and the conversion rate from social media engagement to verifiable bookings. Prepare to elevate the discourse on the future of hospitality. The landscape of modern hospitality is undergoing a revolutionary transformation. The intense battle for the contemporary traveler's time and wallet has forced hotels to reevaluate their core offerings. Facing formidable competition from hyper-localized short-term rental platforms like Airbnb and a burgeoning independent restaurant scene, the hotel industry is jettisoning the outdated model of the hotel restaurant as a mere convenience. Instead, it is pivoting toward sensory maximalism and eatertainment, turning the once-staid hotel dining experience into a high-concept, multi-layered social event. Hotels are consciously moving beyond their traditional role as a simple place of accommodation. Their food and beverage F&B operations are now being conceived as vibrant, standalone, high-concept destinations. The strategic goal is dual: to significantly increase on-property dwell time for staying guests and to successfully attract a discerning local clientele, effectively transforming the hotel into a neighborhood hub. The rise of theatrical desserts, the culinary finale reimagined. In a significant swing of the culinary pendulum, dessert is reclaiming its status as the dramatic, theatrical finale of the meal, moving far past its previous incarnation as a simple, often overlooked afterthought. This resurgence is fueled by a desire for spectacle and, critically, by the demands of the digital age. The new focus is entirely on presentation and spectacle, meticulously engineered to captivate and be shared. This trend is a direct response to the phone eats first culture, where the visual impact of a dish is as valuable as its taste. The dining room is becoming a stage for a range of visually arresting tableside preparations, including pyrotechnics and vapor, the dramatic use of flambe techniques and smoking elements to introduce an olfactory and visual flair. The shattering moment, desserts encased under delicate smoked sugar or chocolate shells, which the server or guest cracks open to reveal the creation inside. Architectural edibles, elaborate, gravity-defying edible domes, structures and sculptures that turn a sweet course into a temporary piece of art. These elaborate moments are fundamentally an act of experiential marketing. They are designed to be instantly shareable across social media, effectively turning a simple sweet ending into an organic, viral marketing opportunity for the hotel's F&B brand. Competitive socializing, the evolution of eatertainment. The integration of dining with amusement, or eatertainment, is maturing rapidly, shedding its old association with lowbrow sports bars and simple bowling alleys. High-end and luxury hotels are adopting a significantly more refined and sophisticated version of competitive socializing to elevate their communal spaces, specifically the lobby, lounge, and bar concepts. This new, curated wave of on-property entertainment aims to foster social interaction and friendly competition in an upscale environment. Examples include refined gaming, upgrading classic bar games to a luxury level, featuring custom-designed darts zones, sophisticated shuffleboard tables, and pool rooms with high-end contemporary interior design. Sonic escapism, the listening bar, introducing specialized, sophisticated listening bars that center around high-fidelity sound systems and curated vinyl collections. These spaces offer a communal, yet deeply focused appreciation of music, often complete with a dedicated vinyl sommelier. Interactive design, utilizing high-design, interactive gaming tables and installations, such as digital touchscreen games integrated into bar tops or augmented reality experiences that seamlessly blend technology with the physical space. By artfully weaving these dynamic, interactive activities directly into their F&B spaces, hotels create compelling and sticky reasons for guests and locals to linger past the main meal. This strategy is highly effective, as it directly leads to increased revenue through higher check averages and profoundly enhances the overall perceived value and social appeal of the resort experience. Competitive socializing, the evolution of eatertainment. The integration of dining with amusement, or eatertainment, is maturing rapidly, shedding its old association with lowbrow sports bars and simple bowling alleys. High-end and luxury hotels are adopting a significantly more refined and sophisticated version of competitive socializing to elevate their communal spaces, specifically the lobby, lounge, and bar concepts. This new, curated wave of on-property entertainment aims to foster social interaction and friendly competition in an upscale environment. Examples include refined gaming, upgrading classic bar games to a luxury level, featuring custom-designed darts zones, sophisticated shuffleboard tables, and pool rooms with high-end contemporary interior design. Sonic escapism, the listening bar, introducing specialized, sophisticated listening bars that center around high-fidelity sound systems and curated vinyl collections. These spaces offer a communal, yet deeply focused appreciation of music, often complete with a dedicated vinyl sommelier. Interactive design, utilizing high-design, interactive gaming tables and installations, such as digital touchscreen games integrated into bar tops or augmented reality experiences that seamlessly blend technology with the physical space. By artfully weaving these dynamic, interactive activities directly into their F&B spaces, hotels create compelling and sticky reasons for guests and locals to linger past the main meal. This strategy is highly effective, as it directly leads to increased revenue through higher check averages and profoundly enhances the overall perceived value and social appeal of the resort experience. The lipstick effect in modern dining. A critical macroeconomic factor fueling the success of these experiential offerings is the lipstick effect. This long-observed phenomenon suggests that even during periods of broader economic caution or consumer retrenchment, spending on small, accessible luxuries remains resilient or even increases. Guests may be highly budget-conscious regarding major expenses, like an extended stay or luxury retail, but they are still eager to spend on high-quality, experience-driven indulgences. In the hotel dining context, this translates to a selective willingness to splurge. A guest might rationally decide to forego an ultra-premium, $200 multi-course tasting menu or a major steak dinner. However, the very same guest remains highly receptive to spending on accessible indulgences that deliver high impact and memory-making potential, such as a premium, intricately composed $25 cocktail that features rare spirits or house-made infusions, the spectacular, memorable tableside dessert experience which serves as both a treat and a photo opportunity. This behavioral shift underscores the consumer's deep-seated desire for moments of accessible escapism and genuine sensory pleasure. Consequently, the high-impact experiential components of a hotel's F&B menu, the maximalist dishes, the unique entertainment, the complex cocktails, have become more crucial than ever as a lever for differentiation and revenue generation. Hotels are placing a significant strategic bet that these maximalist, high-touch, and inherently social experiences will be the definitive key to differentiating themselves in an increasingly crowded and competitive marketplace, successfully transforming a simple room reservation into a truly memorable, shareable social event. Headphone. This week's discussion has systematically analyzed the significant transformation underway in the hospitality sector, a movement from conventional service paradigms toward sensory maximalism and eatertainment. The central finding is unequivocal. The role of the passive patron is obsolete. The contemporary guest is an active participant, seeking a profoundly rich, readily shareable, and enduringly memorable experience that sufficiently justifies the venture away from the domestic setting. For our esteemed audience, comprising hoteliers, culinary professionals, design architects, and investors, the imperative is to critically assess factors extending beyond the standard profit and loss statement. Consider the following strategic inquiries. What comprehensive strategies are employed to engage all five senses? What constitutes the trophy moment that a guest will capture and subsequently disseminate? Do your concepts genuinely integrate dining with authentic entertainment, moving beyond mere ambient background soundscapes? The vanguard of tomorrow's hospitality industry will not merely excel at food service. They will be orchestrating consummate, unforgettable performances. The successful strategic pivot to sensory maximalism and eatertainment represents the means by which hotels and restaurants will not only resecure guest patronage, but fundamentally redefine the essence of the out-of-home experience. We express our gratitude for your attendance at this installment of Kitchen to C-Suite. We invite you to join us for our forthcoming episode, which will explore the future trajectories of personalized nutrition and menu planning driven by artificial intelligence. This podcast, From Kitchen to C-Suite, is made possible through the generous commitment of our sponsors, who share our foundational dedication to advancing professional standards and fostering innovation throughout the industry. We extend a special acknowledgement to HRB Universal. Their commitment to furnishing comprehensive resources, best-in-class professional development, and championing excellence in regulatory compliance and operational standards is demonstrably vital for empowering professionals at every level across the culinary and hospitality industries. We also gratefully recognize the Plate and Pour Collective Equity Partner Program. This groundbreaking initiative exemplifies a sincere and measurable dedication to equitable growth and shared commercial success, actively supporting entrepreneurs from diverse backgrounds in the construction of a more inclusive, thriving, and innovative future within the food and beverage sector. Your professional trajectory toward the C-suite is fundamentally propelled by innovation, unwavering dedication, and the cultivation of an appropriate professional network. We strongly encourage you to explore the transformative resources and comprehensive professional support offered by our dedicated sponsors. Further details regarding the connection with HRB Universal and the Plate and Pour Collective Equity Partner Program can be ascertained by visiting hrbuni.com or by executing a simple search for HRB Universal within your preferred browser. We formally invite you to join us for the next installment of From Kitchen to C-Suite as we continue our exploration of essential topics meticulously designed to elevate your professional career, entrepreneurial drive, and overall professional impact. Kindly tune in now wherever you obtain your podcasts at https://link.tr.ee from _kitchen_ to _C-suite. Until our next broadcast, we encourage the maintenance of innovation and a continuous pursuit of maximal success.